Welcome back, everybody. I know y'all have been patiently waiting for part 3, so I'm not gonna make you wait anymore. I'm sorry, this has taken me a while to film. But yeah, let's dive right into it. So to summarize everything that has happened so far, Frank broke in to the house because he parked in my driveway, went into my backyard, and looked through my bedroom window to see Ricky and I asleep around 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. He left, went to Walmart, bought a high-powered pellet gun, a knife, and some reports say handcuffs. But as far as I'm aware, they weren't used and they weren't relevant. He came back at 1:30 a.m. and did everything that he did. And then picking up where we left off, he thought he had successfully murdered us. So what he does is he calls 911, hangs up, calls somebody else, speaks to them in Spanish. I have no idea who it was. I couldn't understand what they were saying. I couldn't hear him. So I couldn't understand what they were saying. And so he hangs up with them, calls 911 again, and tells them, my name is Frank Del Medico. This is the address. This is, I just killed my ex-girlfriend and her new boyfriend. Don't come with force. The weapons will be in the front seat of the car. And, he waits in the driveway for them to come get him. Well, SWAT comes in and immediately they swarm to Ricky, and Ricky's laying on his side and the blood is coming out of his mouth because he's trying to breathe, and he is able to call out to them and tell them that we're in the back room. And when they swarmed to him, he freaked out, was like, no, get off me, go to her. I just heard her take her last breath. Like, she just stopped breathing. And I guess I stopped breathing, and then they came and helped me. And the next thing I remember is I'm in the hospital and I can hear someone taking pictures of my body, and I'm super confused. I knew something really bad happened. I just didn't know what. And I knew Frank had something to do with it. And the first thing that came to my mind was, where's Ricky? Like, what happened to him? Did he make it? Did he not? Where is he? I need to know where he's at. And I just keep asking for Ricky and asking for him over and over again. Mind you, him and I are separated by a curtain. And we went into the hospital anonymously because they didn't know if he did it to me or if the person that did do it was gonna come after us and follow us and try to hurt us again. So they wouldn't let me see Ricky. They wouldn't let Ricky see me. And then Ricky fought tooth and nail to get back to me. I was intubated for 3 days because I couldn't breathe on my own. And Ricky was done with surgery and so badly wanted to get back to me and know where I was and know the extent of the damage and make sure that I was okay. And his nurse ends up letting him leave his room to come see me. So she tells him to go down all these hallways and take this elevator and go to it's crazy. And he's running around in the hospital in his hospital gown. You guys, his butt's hanging out, like, oh my gosh. So he finally gets to the doors, picks up the phone, and asks for the nurse that his nurse said to ask for in the ICU. And he gets to me, and I'm gonna put a picture in right here. This is the first time Ricky and I saw each other. This was also the first time I opened my eyes. I tried to talk, and I just remember gagging on the tubes because so yeah, this was the first time that Ricky and I saw each other in the hospital. I came to and I realized, like, I knew I was paralyzed. I knew something was wrong. The doctors told me that I was paralyzed, but they will never tell you, or at least in my experience, they won't tell you that you'll never walk again. They just tell you that you're paralyzed. But yeah, that's part 3. I'm gonna pick up with part 4 about what happens after the hospital and a little bit more about my rehab and some of the drama that happens there. So thank y'all for sticking with me this far. I'm trying not to make these videos too long and upload them as frequent as possible to get you guys updated, but my schedule's been nuts, so I apologize. But I'll be uploading part 4 as soon as possible, and I will see you guys later. Bye.